Yo, this is Chuck. Now, as it's been a little while since I've made this kind of video, I thought it was just about time for me to get back to it. Now, what I would like to discuss with you, my dear friends, is the solution to a paradox within where I lie. And that paradox is, as I'm assuming most of you who already know me already know, Chuck is an actor. But then beyond that, I also live in Japan. I know, crazy, right? Now, the paradox of this situation is that as an aforementioned actor, I got to be rocking a set of the pearly whites. You know what I'm saying? However, living here in Japan, I drink incredibly copious amounts of tea. Now, first of all, even if I wasn't in Japan, I love tea. There's been all kinds of research saying that various types of teas can help make your heart stronger, can make your eyesight better, can help relieve stress, and all these other different kinds of health benefits. Tea is just amazing stuff. Some studies have even said that it helps you to maintain weight loss. And as a diuretic, it also helps to kind of flush bad things out of your body. And here in Japan, people drink it all the time. If you're an actor like myself and you have a movie or a drama shoot, all of the refreshments that you're given are various types of teas. When you go to any kind of a business meeting, the first thing they do is they either offer you coffee or some kind of tea. When you first visit someone's house, one of the first things they give you is tea. Tea for the Japanese is what Coca Pepsi is for us Americans. And to be honest, I think that's one of the reasons why people here live such incredibly long and healthy lives. But anyway, I'm transgressing. My point is that living here, I drink an incredible amount of tea. But as an actor, that's bad for my teeth, which means it's bad for getting work, which means it's ultimately bad for this. Man, what's a brother to do? To be perfectly honest with you guys, after several years of living here, because you drink so much tea all the time, or at least I do, my teeth actually ended up getting really yellow. That's no good for work. And of course, when I would go back to the States, where everybody really pride themselves on how nice and clean looking their teeth are, I would just like smile or something, and then people would be all like, "Oh my God, girl, did you see his teeth? It looked like he used a banana peel like a mouthpiece." And I can't be having that. So with that, I decided it was time for Chuck to hit his local Japanese dentist to see what the skinny bit on trying to get my teeth whitened was. So then I rock up on homeboy, and I'm all like, "Yo, dog, I need to know what you could do for all of this." So then he's all like, and then with me being the highly educated individual that I am, I tactfully responded by saying, but what I was really thinking in my ebonistical mind was, "Ninja, you crazy? Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna give you $600 of my hard-earned cash just so you can whiten my teeth. Is you on crack?" So in other words, I didn't necessarily see it as a viable option. What I discovered, however, is that you can get pretty much the same effect, for free mind you, by using one simple trick, and that trick is using orange peels. Now, when I was first taught this technique by a super top secret mountain living teeth whitening ninja, I was a little bit skeptical, as one should be of tooth whitening ninjas. I mean, let's face it, they're not exactly mainstream, are they? But needless to say, it works. Look at my teeth. And I only had to do it 5 times. So depending on the kinds of oranges that you like, and even if you don't have any in your house and you gotta run out and buy them, that's still like what, $10? Let's see, $10? $600. $10, $600. Which would I rather spend? So anyway, now let's take a look at the actual technique. BAM! So as you can see, I have some chunks of orange peels, and now observe. I just take a little corner of the peel, like so, and then I rub them up and down on the teeth and in circular motions. Now, this is something that I just figured out by doing it, so I'm afraid I don't have any before or after pictures to show you guys. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to cost you like $5 to try. And seeing as how I'm not exactly out here selling oranges for a living, I've got no reason to be making it up. And for those of y'all who have a Japanese grandma, yes, this is exactly the same trick that she uses to clean out the stains on the inside of coffee mugs. So if you don't want to try it on your teeth, then try it on your coffee mug first. So as aforementioned, for me to completely whiten my teeth, it took me about 5 times. And actually, this isn't the only technique of self-whitening that works at home as well. So you can also mix water with baking soda and then brush your teeth with the concoction, or actually mix baking soda and then crush strawberries and then brush your teeth with that. But again, anytime you're doing anything with the citrus stuff, you should brush your teeth afterwards, I think. Simply because you are dealing with acids and things that are bleaching your teeth, so it's not exactly a great idea to just leave them sitting on your teeth all the time. That being said, I also don't think it's a very good idea to do this too often. For me, I only did it once every 2 weeks. I would just have my regular lunch or dinner, have an orange for dessert afterwards, and then just use the orange peels from that. And that's all I did. So now, my friends, you know how it is that I can maintain my pearly whites without having to give up my beloved tea or without having to pay $600. So to be perfectly honest with you guys, I've only been doing this for a few months now. So I don't know if you can get that like super crazy, mega, ultra Hollywood white kind of sheen out of this.
Magic. The darkest magic.
But I can tell you honestly that my teeth look way better. They don't hurt. I don't have any kind of problems with them. And I didn't have to pay $600! You might could do it more or less, but anyway, that's how I did it. Much like everything else in my health and fitness playlist, I hope that you find this video helpful and useful. Beyond that, however, I still feel very much compelled to mention that you still need to brush your teeth 3 times a day and then floss and use mouthwash. You could have the whitest teeth in the world using this super top secret ninja technique, but it ain't gonna do you no good if all your teeth is rotten. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, this is Chuck. More health, fitness, martial arts, and all kinds of other content on the way, as always. Yo,